There is a reason you are here. There is a purpose to your life. Whatever that purpose is whatever purpose you choose it to be. One of the main problems that we have is we don't feel like we're worthy enough for that purpose. I think one of the problems is we don't believe we're worth it. We have a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-esteem problems. And I think that's because we don't understand the importance of what we're doing. I didn't have a family for a long time. I didn't think I would ever have one. And then it kind of happened on accident, and it turned out to be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Caused me a lot more stress, but I had a lot of stress back then. But what is your purpose? I think it has a lot to do of, do you believe you are worthy enough to have a purpose? Do you believe that you can have a communion with God? Do you believe that there is some high? Do you believe in yourself enough to understand that there is a higher purpose for you, and that higher purpose is greater than you could think of? I know I didn't think so. And to be honest, it's still hard. It's still hard to experience that. It's hard to imagine me being more important than who I think of in my own self. Like I want to go to Mexico and do Ibogaine, the 7 something DMT. I want to do that. I think it'd be awesome. Because every time you hear someone talk about it, they blast off and they go into some other realm and they see that the whole world is connected. Kind of like the photo in my thumbnails. We're all connected in this, and it's shaped like a heart because it's supposed to be good. And it is good. It's obvious it's good. You take a road trip to some place you've never seen, or a place you've seen 100 times. You come across the crest of the hill and it's just, you're like, oh, wow, look at that. You come across over the top of a mountain and you see another mountain. You've seen this type of mountain 100 times and you look over and you go, oh, look at that. That's awesome. You drive through the worst drive in the United States, which is down the 93 from Idaho to Arizona through Nevada. Most boring landscape in America. And you're like, oh, it's pretty cool. I don't think I want to leave it, but look at that. That's awesome. You come through the big valleys. It's a hint. It's God giving you a little wink and a nod going, see, it's great. And because we're in the mammal family, we're not, well, at least me, and this is my theory, that when you see like dogs and kittens and little cubs and whatever mammal it is, you look at the little baby and you go, oh, look at that. It's awesome. Oh, it's so cute. We're meant to be happy. And I'm studying the science of, I'm creating the science of happiness. But I don't know how to get there. I'm trying to get there. Been thinking about it for a while. I don't have a good way of explaining it. I do a lot of writing and then I try to look at it, but I can't. I'm not going to sit here and scroll up my page because I can't do that. It's kind of dumb, but right before I start talking, I'll sit there and I'll just be like, God, give me the strength, give me the words to speak, and I'll try to speak it. And I know it doesn't sound great, but I'm only on video number 4. I think by video 77 I'll be okay. But what I want to talk about this video is how to listen to the universe. Because I think it will give you answers to be happy. I wanted to make this video And by the way, I don't think much of my videos right now. I understand. If you're watching this and you're like, this sucks, it sucks. I know. But I wanted to clear my head, and I want to try to put myself in the best perspective and being able to speak clearly, to have positive thoughts. And what I said to myself yesterday was, I'm going to go drive. I'm going to go drive somewhere. And my first thought was go to Shields, because we just got a Shields in Boise, but it got too far. So I decided I'm going to go somewhere close. And I parked in the parking lot at Dick's Sporting Goods, which is near the mall where I'm at, a big shopping area. So I parked in the parking lot, and right in front of me, there's this old guy. He's just kind of, obviously, he doesn't know what he's doing. So I go around him, and I circle around, and I park in a spot. And he kind of pulls over in a non-parking spot on the road. And I'm like, okay. So I had some trash I was going to throw away. Grab my stuff, and on my way out, the guy says, "Hey, can you help an old man?" And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. What do you need? He gives me this piece of paper, this Post-it, index card, and it has a address and a phone number. So I'm like, I got you. So I look it up. I look at the thing, and it's for a Consumer Cellular. And it's not in this parking lot, obviously, but the picture on Google Maps is like a pop-up tent. I'm like, no pop-up tents here. So there's a phone number. I called the phone number. Guy answers the phone. I said, hey, I'm in Dick's Sports. How do I get to where you're at? He gives me directions. And I, with as nice as I could, as positive and as loud as I could, I told the guy how to get there, where to go. And he thanked me and he left. And short of getting in the car with him and driving over there, I did everything I could. It was an act of kindness. And it felt great. And to be honest, I even felt a little bad because I just kind of sent him off on his way. What if he couldn't find it? Well, I was already going for a walk. So I went over the street, went over the road, crossed the road, went over to the new shopping complex and found it. And I saw him, and he was getting out. He was getting his walker out so we could go to Consumer Cellular. And I said to the guy, I'm like, hey, you found it. All right. And he looked at me, and he probably thought I was crazy. So step one, go outside, touch grass, look at the sky, complete. Did that. I'm okay. So come back home, and my son, he's in 4th grade. He called out sick because he had a sore throat. So he called out, he stayed home, no big deal. Mom's home, he's fine. He's on the couch downstairs. And I knew I needed to come up here and do this, make this really horrible video. But first, my kind of routine, because I have no self-esteem. I do not believe I'm good enough at this. And at video number 4 with 1 view, thank God, because I know how bad this is. But it's hard for me to talk. It's hard for me to speak clearly, and it's hard for me to come up with words. So I said, kind of my routine is I'll go in my room and I'll do breathing exercises, Wim Hof breathing. I'm name dropping a lot today. I love the Wim Hof breathing. So you take a bunch of deep breaths, let out, hold, listen to your body, chill out. And then you do like a few cycles. I love it. I love it. It's the best meditation that I have had. I can't just sit there and think, but the breathing exercises kind of makes me think when I'm holding my breath. Tell myself, hey, it's okay. Breathe. Well, not breathe, obviously, but like listen to your heartbeat. And whatever problem I'm thinking about, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. So I was on breath hold number 2. And I'm basically I'm asking myself, like, hey, it's okay. Everything's okay. And then I ask God for help. So then whatever. Third round of exercises. I do the breathing. I exhale and I hold my breath. And I instantly, which is something weird, I said to myself, listen. I just heard myself say, listen. Like, I'm asking God for an answer, and I'm like, hey, listen. And from downstairs, I hear my son say, Papa, because he was sick, and he was asking for me to be with him. I had just said, listen. Now, I was asking for an answer, And I said to myself, listen. And my son interrupted my little breathing thing so I could start making this, but I heard the word Papa and I went, loud and clear. I gotcha. So then I spent the day hanging out with my son, my 6th son. And it was the best. And I guess I say that because I was asking for an answer and it wasn't the route that I thought it would be. But I went with it and it ended up being a beautiful moment for me to be able to hang out with my son and spend time with him while he was in need and I wasn't ignoring him. And I was super happy for the day. All I did was help someone and hang out with someone that I love. And I was happy. I guess I just want to say that one of the main keys of being happy is listening to your highest thought and doing the best deed and treating people with kindness and being open to listening to the answers. Thank you.